Hey foodies, I just want to preface this video by saying I recorded this a few days ago and I'm just now getting it out, so some of the timeline may be a little off. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like and hype this video.
All right, guys, so I just got back from the urologist, and let me preface with I'm sharing this information for educational purposes and not for sympathy. But I have stage 1 prostate cancer. They did 12 biopsies, and 2 of them came back cancerous. 1 of them came back suspicious or inconclusive. It is very, very early. He mentioned something about a Gleason score and that mine was extremely low. So he's like, it is, you caught it at the earliest of early phases, which is a good thing. He's going to send off my, blood work or biopsies to do some genetic testing on it to determine if it's a slow growing cancer or a fast growing cancer, so we can then begin to explore what our treatment options were. I fast forwarded, asked him what are my treatment options. He said radiation, some experimental drugs, and surgery by robot. And I just went ahead and told him I don't need to wait for anything to come back. Let's just go ahead and remove it, do a surgery by robot. And I have an appointment on December 8th with the robot doctor to set up surgery to get it removed. Granted, they gave me a book to read or whatever, and I'll, read over it tonight and across the week. But right now, with very little education, my gut just tells me cut it out. I want it cut out. I don't want to go through radiation and all of these other things. So that's what's going on with me, guys. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Yes, I'm a little down about it, but I'm about to take a nap, and I'll be fine.
Okay, so Funky Dineva announced 2 days ago that he has stage 1 prostate cancer. He had been kind of prepping his audience that he may have it. His father died from it, and he had been going to the doctor, getting testing and stuff done, and let the audience know that it was a possibility that he had it. And lo and behold, he found out that he has it. Looks like he was supposed to have K. Michelle on his show Tuesday night. He asked his audience, what y'all want me to talk about tonight? And then he said show was canceled. So, not surprising and understandable. He said, after receiving a prostate cancer diagnosis today, I don't have it in me to sit up in y'all face and cackle about a bunch of ish that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of life. Then he went on to promote this Butterskin live show with, surprisingly, Al and Claudia and T.S. Madison. Doesn't look like Al and Claudia will be associating at all on the show. And I actually want to check that out. It's promoted by Butterskin. But anyway, moving on. 20 hours ago, he posted on his Instagram, I'm alive and well. I've seen all your calls and texts. Thank you so much. He says, I'll eventually touch base with everyone who reached out to me. I still need some time, some alone time. But I wanted to, then he posts here, I just love the man. I guess that's his boo thing, 14 hours ago. I just wanted to come and post about it because I've done content on Funky Dineva in the past. I still watch Funky Dineva even though he's controversial. He gets on, my nerves sometimes, as well as many other people, Black women in particular. He says some things that really get under people's skin. But, I wanted to talk about how some of the other content creators talked about Funky Dineva and wished him well, namely Tasha K and Kimpire. So, I won't show the live videos, but I'll play the audio with stills just so y'all can see what Tasha K had a panel for Thanksgiving Eve with Nyla Says and another guy, comedian named Derek. Nyla Says is in my sector. She is a foremother of the sector that I'm in, even though I do celebrity crime and hot topics. So I do a range of content, but mainly we talk about mainly I talk about Ernesto Williams, who was married to Shirley Strawberry, the co-host of Steve Harvey. And Nyla Says she does a range of topics, but she's one of the foremothers of that topic. We review jail calls or do commentary on Ernesto's jail calls, jail visits, and we follow his case, which is ongoing. So she was on Tasha K's panel. They work together sometimes. And let's look at what Tasha K had to say and Kim Pyre had to say.
So here's what I'm going to say. I got an announcement to make.
What's the announcement? Drum roll?
I'm going to get dragged for saying this.
Oh, shoot.
Shut up, Jasmine.
Don't get dragged. Come on, don't get dragged.
This is not a laughing matter. I know we have our discrepancies on this platform between content creators. And I know... Shut up, Jasmine. Shut up, Jasmine. Let me do my presidential speech. Okay?
Jasmine said don't do it.
Nala, don't you get up and go nowhere. You better sit your ass down and sit right there. But we as content creators, at the end of the day, we may agree to disagree. We may have opinions that may rub us the wrong way. But at the end of the day, I personally don't want to see anyone laughed at, joked at, I told you so, God punished you, all because we don't like his opinion. We really do not have to watch. I don't. That's a fact. I don't. I only know what y'all tell me. So our colleague has just announced that he is, formally diagnosed with stage 1 prostate cancer. Funky Dineva. We're not gonna put his picture up over here. I'm seeing the internet divided.
Stage what?
Stage 1 prostate cancer. I'm seeing the internet divided. Some are saying, oh, this is a sympathy plea. The others are saying, good for him. Then there's people that are really genuinely sending him warm wishes. Now, here's the thing. I don't have to like him. That's not what this is about. But I feel like we shouldn't be wishing for no one to die. Or this is your punishment from God. Because remember, God created all things, right? And as I said, people can say a lot of things, but only hit dogs holler. So I don't identify with any of the things that he does say that are just in blatant disrespect when it comes to black women and stuff like that, because I'm a black woman at the end of the day, but I just don't agree with it, and I don't watch it, and I don't support it. So, but when it comes to his health, I just, from one colleague to another, I truly want to send him prayers, healing, okay, peace, and a speedy recovery.
Right.
Tasha, I'm just going to ask a question. I'm a cancer survivor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Happened in 1998. So what am I going up on 26 years? 28
Congratulations.
Years? Yeah, coming up on 28 years. That's what I'm coming up on, 28 years. So thank you. What's worse, a cold or COVID?
A cold?
No, cold isn't worse than COVID.
Cold could turn into pneumonia.
Could. Okay. Here's what I'm saying. When I heard about this, I thought the man was stage 3 or 4. Stage 1? That boy got a paper cut. Sir, stage 1 prostate cancer? I'm not saying it like that.
Now, even though I love dark humor, well, I don't love dark humor. I like dark humor. Sometimes, depends. That was in poor taste, but, if you don't take life too seriously, it was a little funny. And on top of that, it is stage 1, so 99.9% chance Funky's gonna make it through this. So, ha ha he. But of course, people in the chat got offended. But hey, he's a comedian. He's going to make light of every situation. So.
No, Tasha, I ain't saying it like that. What I'm saying is I thought Tasha being dramatic right now because that ain't where I was at.
I wasn't ready, Derek.
I think that man's survival rate is probably at 98.
It is. Like he's not, he's fairly young still. They caught it really early. Like I said, I have known many, like my grandfather, many people that have beat it elderly and not, not as in good condition and stuff like that. I hope the best for him too. And I'm glad that you said that.
My dad got it. And he got diabetes and he's just fine. I promise you. No, for real.
You see what I'm saying, Tasha?
But I'm sending that so he know that this is something that he's going to beat. So
yeah,
he gonna beat it.
Yeah,
but there you didn't have to go there.
But that was big of you, Tasha. That was big of you. I think that we need to see more of that because at the end of the day, we are people, though. Even though it gets messy, it gets nasty. We talk.
It gets really messy.
Right. We are still real people.
Yeah.
Sidebar, I did want to take a moment and send love and prayers to Funky Dineva. He revealed yesterday that he was diagnosed with stage 1 prostate cancer. So when you take a moment today and you pray for Funky. I mean, stage 1 is good that he found it, but he did come to social media to announce that he had been diagnosed. So look, no matter how you feel about Funky, his content, or what he said in the past, this is not a moment for that. We don't wish ill on anyone, especially when it comes to your health. And wasn't I just saying this the other day for those that follow me on all the platforms? I was like, you have nothing if you don't have your health. So let's make sure that we lift Funky up in prayer and in this journey. He also said, don't reach out to him. I understand that because the last thing you need is people like, oh my God, are you okay? Do you need... He has the support. Let's just pray for him. Okay. All right, guys, let's move.
All right, and of course, I myself wish Funky the best. It is stage 1 prostate cancer, but being it so he has to get, I guess, his prostate removed, that is a surgery. And I've been, hearing a lot lately about issues during and after surgery. And it's, it's life-threatening, regardless if it's stage 1, stage 4. This is a life-threatening situation. So best wishes to him, prayers to him. If not anything else, he is entertaining, funny, and contributes a lot to content creation and YouTube. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. Bye.